Right, so if you're thinking of learning to ride a bike, or you've been riding bikes for a long time and you're looking to do your direct access, I'm just going to give you a few little tips on how to get started. Now, first of all, there's 4 key things you need to get your full bike license. If you're going for your direct access, you need your CBT. You're looking really there at somewhere in the region of 90 to 120 pounds. Then you need, on top of that, your bike theory. Once you've done your bike theory, you're then onto your direct access 1, which is pretty much in a playground type environment on a tarmac ground, and then onto your direct access 2. Direct access 2 is your practical exam. I'm just going to give you a few tips today. Really, it's the time of year where everyone's looking to start getting a bike. The weather's getting nice. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to get started and where to go. I'm out today on a 650 Suzuki Gladius. It's a great starter bike. A lot of riding schools use either the Gladius or the ER6N, the Kawasaki and Suzuki versions. And they're great starter bikes. If you're a big fella, I'm 6'3", so I'm not exactly small. Make sure you're picking, when you're looking to buy a bike that you don't look silly on, because on the Gladius I do look a little bit like a clown riding one of those miniature motorbikes. Today what we're going to go through really is just some basic tips for your direct access. Whether it's 1 or 2, really one of the big keys are confidence. Whether it's being overconfident or underconfident, you've just got to get in a place where you feel comfortable to ride. Now, on the day of your test, hopefully you'll be riding your bike up to the test centre. Take your time, it's your time, you've paid for it. Get plenty of experience. The slow control on the direct access 1 is the biggest reason for people failing. It's all about making sure when you've got the opportunity that you can control the bike under slow speed. You'll be asked to do it around the paddock or around the tarmac section, and just make sure you're fully in control of the bike at all times. When it comes to your direct access 2, you're going to be out on the open road with the instructor. Just make sure you follow his instructions and take it slow and steady. He doesn't want to see you poodling along, he wants a little bit of confidence and he wants to see you going with the flow of traffic. But just make sure you're looking out for any obstacles, you're doing your lifesavers, and just get it right. It can be a stressful day, but there's no reason for it to be if you get it right. Going into any bike training, whether it's your CBT or your direct access courses, I'd strongly recommend you get your own helmet, jacket and boots. You can borrow these from most of the training schools, but getting your own gear is extremely important. You get used to the way it feels, you get used to riding the bike with those boots and those gloves and jacket and helmet on. You're not going to spend an awful lot of money if you go to somewhere like sportsbikeshop.co.uk. You can get the full kit for under £400 and be safely protected in some decent gear. When you're doing your direct access, just look out, like this car coming across us now. Just be careful. Going across a zebra crossing, you want to be having a little look. Just be extra cautious on that direct access. Make sure you're checking for anything. Going around a parked car here. Kids on the left hand side, that presents a hazard. One of them could dart out. Parked car, again, basic lifesaver, just to make sure if the door opens you've got room to pass. Again, ahead of us now you've got a car looking to cross in front of us. Just make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time in case he hasn't seen you. Pedestrian crossings, again, check your mirrors, check the crossings clear, through you go. In terms of your speed, you're in no hurry on your exam day, so take your time. There's no need to be rushing around. Sorry, a fly has just gone straight into my helmet. Just take your time, pace it out. Any turns you're looking to make, He's going to be judging you on those, both the way you signal, the way you slow down, and then the way you take the corner. Slow and steady. There's no reason to rocket round the corners. What you do when you've got your licence is entirely up to you, but in that test, get it right. I think one of the most important things with passing your bike test or getting on your direct access is the school you do it with. I used one in Medway in Kent called CSN. They're fantastic. Great trainer there, a guy called Andy. He'll rip you to shreds and pull the mickey out of you all day long, but it keeps it enjoyable, and obviously he's got a lot of knowledge, a hell of a lot of knowledge on the bikes and on the roads. If you feel you need more time before your test, take it, book in that extra day or extra half day with your instructor. You have to wait. If you fail your test, you have to wait a set period before you can try again, so it's well worth getting it right first time. If you do fail first time, don't sweat. It's no bother. Just realise what you failed on and get it right the next time. Now, if you speak to your instructors, they should know the routes that the examiners are likely to take. If they know them, then try and get your instructor to take you around a lot of the corners, a lot of the routes in your lessons, so that you're familiar with them. A lot of test centres really only have 2 or 3 routes that they take up their sleeve, so your instructor should be well aware of these routes and be able to give you some guidance. Junctions are the big pass and fail, really. The way people take a junction on their test is quite often the difference between a pass and a fail. Get it right first time. Take your time, be patient and be cautious. You may get something thrown at you like a pass in the road, a turn in the road, sorry. If you do, just follow what your instructor tells you. Pull over safely on the left hand side, take a nice wide arc, slowly and controlled round the road. Hope this helps, and leave some comments below of any further information that you need. Good luck with your test.